Hello there.
Jenny Kenobi. Hello, Dad. Hello, Dad. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Do do. Hello, everybody. What's going on with my hair? I'm not quite sure. It's not there. Bam. Bam. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm sweating. I'm dying here. Are we doing Sambard, Azul, Clegane, Panda, BG, Andres, Apes? How we doing? Good morning. Good morning in the morning. Dunny. Bum, bum. So much bum bums. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Now I just, all this hell diving is making me want to play Helldivers. Stop doing this to me, chat. No bully. Oh, Christ on a bike. Oh, I need to have my tablets. Gosh, it never ends, does it, in the morning? Right, I think you've got ready for the stream, you've turned on the stream. And go, oh, I've got to do this. Never ends. What day is it? It's Thursday. Hey everybody, it's the watch party this evening. Don't forget, the watch party, watching Legend of Korra. We're going to start season 2, because we missed last week, because lots of people were off. Oh, the music feels very loud still. I forgot to turn it down. Korra! Can I get a building named in memory of when my tummy was not dog shit? Not hot dog shit. Yes. I'll save that for the City Skylines. I guess we could name buildings in Minecraft as well, actually, because we have been making them. Zaf, how are you? Nier, how are you? And Dunny as well. How was your morning? The beautiful Korrasami quilt fushba bill. I didn't. Merch time. Ooh, meds time complete. Woof. Well, they'll kick in like 20 minutes, and I'll be like, woo! Oh, did you see the No Man's Sky update thingy? I never actually clicked on it. So I don't know what's going on. Bam! Oh, a video? I don't want to watch that. Screenshots in the G&G Discord thread. Built a spirit portal next to it. Oh my god. Nice. You all did so well. I did see the thing, but I didn't look at it hard enough. Okay. No Man's Sky, what are they saying? No Man's Sky wanted people to step into a science fiction book cover, blah blah blah. New water technology can create waves, reflections, oceans. Look, it does make a huge difference. Look at that. New cloud tech. I just looked at it and I went, damn, the game looks like it's gorgeous. It looks like.
Introducing No Man's Sky version 5.0.
This is not an AP. Holding. Everybody. Holding. Why can't I? Come on, I can stream 4K. Get out of here with this circling around bullshit.
A complete refresh of the universe.
Oh, it's so laggy. What's happening? Okay, let's put it back down. This is not working. Okay, do you know what? Let's just okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, I got an ad now. Help me, Jesus, this is oh wait, hang on a second. I see what the issue is. I found a problem. There's an update. Okay. Jesus Christ. Where's that thing gone? Give it back. I wanna see it. Okay. Fucking hell, what a catastrophe. Right, come on. Come on. Right, now you put it on fucking 1080 or you can fuck right off. Okay, there we go, we fixed it. Oh wait, hang on.
Introducing No Man's Sky version 5.0.
Ooh!
A complete refresh of the universe. With
What?
new technology, new flora and fauna, and new gameplay. Planet variety
It does just
is
look
far beyond
like the
what was
graphics have
possible
got
before.
better.
Oceans
like
have
a new
waves,
game.
reflections, and more variety.
Well, when it comes out, we'll all play
Planets
it.
have wind
Is it out yet?
patterns. Waves are dynamic and react to weather. On the surface of the planet, there are new volumetrics and atmospherics.
It started to look like the original trailer. It's out now. Oh, fuck.
New cloud tech allows detailed clouds and weather conditions. In storms, waves, wind, and clouds interact for
What?
incredible immersion.
They're walking around with like a staff and like walking around. What's going on?
New creatures are out there to discover.
What is this? Robits and stuff. I mean, these all might be in the
With a
game already. I just don't go
combat-focused
that far in.
expedition.
Like a big boss. Not loud.
Our journey continues.
They've learned a lot from going there, going into development of Light No Fire, where to bring that to No Man's Sky players. Determine it's back. Yeah, so it's out now. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, chat. What are we gonna do? I think we should all play. Everybody who wants to play we should all play. I don't think I'm pretty sure I have it. I thought I had it on Steam. I do have it on. I was playing on Game Pass. It's only part 1. Can I build a factory? Yeah, you can build a. Not quite in the same level as Satisfactory. Just when I thought I was out. Yeah, so I mean, I guess we're gonna be, I guess we're gonna be, I think we've got a lot of games on right now. But let's play the new. Let's all start playing, and we can like hang out together and stuff or whatever in a video game, unless I guess we'll have to start that next week because we're kind of busy this week. Life will find a way. Also, I can't download it right now, so we're just gonna play Minecraft. I did Satisfactory Factory stuff. I would never play any other game. God, the Satisfactory Factory stuff was so complicated. Like my brain, I think I played a bit. Emma and I were playing a bunch. And I never, like, fully got to the like Giga Brain. It's not that bad. I think because Emma was handling most of it, I just never really learnt what was happening. Like, I was doing a bunch of stuff, and then Emma was like going bam 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 with all these factory things, and I was just like, yeah. Never played modded Factorio. It's true. And then Emma was like, hey, you should build this copper thing, and I was like having to learn the entire thing from scratch because I just had no idea what was going on. Basically. Anything else happening on... There's not really anything else happening on Steam. So we just had the Amazon Prime Day sale-y thingy-me-bob, so I'm just expecting everything to be on sale everywhere. It's like Christmas, but for summer. Is there a video game based on that TV show Halo? They should. Emma working away building Mega Factory, visits in a corner, banning blocks together? Yeah, pretty much. By following a few Satisfactory series, I lost track of what was happening with a couple of episodes every time. I think if they don't like sit there and explain what the frickety frack they're making, it just becomes like you're just watching them build some sort of insane monstrosity and there's just shit moving everywhere and you've got no idea what's happening. Especially if it cuts between different POVs. God, I'm at a weird temperature where I'm like, I'm too hot and I'm too cold, I'm yes and I'm no. I'm in and I'm out and I'm up and I'm down. It's wrong but it's right, it's black but it's white. So what's happening with Dragon's Dogma 2? Oh, nothing. I need to play that more. I was kind of annoyed because when I was playing, I then like I had like a break from the game, and then I came back, and one of my companions had vanished. And they had a bunch of my stuff in their inventory because they were a logistics person, so they were moving stuff around. And for whatever reason, they just weren't there. And I don't remember them dying before I closed the game. So I feel like they just fucking... Like, there was just a bug and one of my companions fucked off. Like, maybe the person deleted their account whose companion it was or something. And I was like, well, this is fucking dog shit. Because it's just like, my stuff was just gone. It wasn't like, it doesn't get shoved back into your inventory or something, it was just gone. And I was like, well, this sucks dick. So, I was very displeased. So then I just stopped playing. I haven't been back on. I was like, it was my really good campsite. Too many games have been released. I get most of my games at somewhere between 60 to 80% completion. I was just like super into Dragon's Dogma 2. I think I was like, I just really like roaming around because it didn't have like fast travel as much. So it was just like really nice sort of wandering around. I think I kind of hit a point where I was like, I feel like I've seen every big mob. I wish there was a couple of variations of giant mob. But it's just nice like going, I want to go up that mountain and then just going up there and then just fighting a griffin on top of it and stuff. It was good. But yeah, I haven't finished it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got so many games. We'll never finish them all. It's impossible. Fast travel in Dragon's Dogma was a bit odd, especially the part where they added it as a microtransaction. Yeah, but I had like... Get rid of that. I had like enough stuff. Because you get them for free, like if you follow some of the quest lines. I think like especially the Sphinx one. Then you get like a bunch of the teleport you back stones, and then you get the you get like a stone you can put wherever you want, so you can teleport to that. And then basically, I was just not really doing that a whole lot. I was just kind of running around on my own, enjoying the moving from place to place. And if you need to get somewhere that's like pretty far away, you can get a cart. So it wasn't like you only had the teleport that you would run out of. So yeah, I don't know, it was pretty good. I kind of liked it. It was refreshing not having something to teleport around everywhere. I kind of like being in a game where I can just run around and then I just happen upon something. How are you, Abrarian? I was worried the server was down there, now I was having a panic. ADHD brain sidetracks so much, basically going, ooh, piece of oh no, I was exactly the same. Like when we were playing on stream, I think I barely did any of the actual quests, and I just like, I was just, we were like, go here and do this thing, and then I was like, okay, and then I was like, oh, a griffin! It's gonna land over there, let's go, everybody, and we went off, and then we went somewhere, and there was like the fucking dragon, because the dragon appears just randomly, and there's like a couple of dragons, but then there's like the dragon, and we just like randomly wandered somewhere, and I'd found like a castle-y thing, and then the dragon happened to be there, and it happened to have some ballista on top. Like so we tried fighting the dragon, it killed us. So then we were like, okay, we're gonna sneak around the dragon. So then we were sneaking around the dragon to the castle-y thing, and then we saw some ballista on top of it, and we were like, oh my god, what if we can shoot the dragon with these ballista? And we could. We fucking destroyed him by just peppering the shit out of him with ballista from like miles away. It was fantastic. And he like came up and was like flying at us while we were on the ballista shooting at us. I was like, this is the fucking greatest game ever. But then I feel like at a certain point I was like, okay, I kind of feel like I've seen every one of the sort of mobs that you come across. You like come across like the griffin and the fucking weird giant wolf guy and stuff, like etc etc. So I was a bit like, it's a shame there's not less variation when you're kind of just wandering around. And then also I was like, I was doing, what was I doing? It was like, I was following I did all of the Sphinx's riddles in the first bit, and then she's like, come and meet me over here, champion. And I was like, okay, but then it was like the next zone, and you're not supposed to go to the next zone until you finish the main quests. But there is a way to sneak through. So I managed to sneak through Zaf. So I managed to sneak through into like the next area before you're supposed to get there. So then I was like trying to find the sort of areas where you could like teleport to. And I was trying to find the Sphinx. And I was like having a whole adventure basically in this area I'm not supposed to be in yet. Just roaming around. And that's kind of where I stopped playing, because I was a bit like, I've kind of got a bit distracted from the main story here, and I'm not actually progressing. And I feel like I kind of stalled out in the game. And it was just my own fault, because I just completely fucked the quests off, and I was just wandering around. But that is how I play a lot of RPGs, that I do ADHD a lot of RPGs pretty bad, where I have the main quest and I go, fuck the main quest, I'm going to look at absolutely everything else that's happening, all of these little side dots, all these little side quests, all these collectibles, I'm going to do everything else, and then I'll come back to the main quest, and I'll be like, I'm sure I'm near the end of the main quest anyway, and then it turns out that I've still got like 12 hours of main quest left, and I've just completely ignored it all. But yeah, it's very silly. Did that Dragon's Dogma 1 and sidetracking the start and got into the DLC expansion. I just got so many wait, what's played that for so many hours. Oh my god, I completely misread that. Played it for so many hours instead. I forgot about the main game. Perfect. Like exactly. It's so annoying. I'd like to recommend a cool thing. Haley, peepers. Got something to show you if you want to come see. Oh, okay, hang on then. Bam. G'day. Oh my god, Beaconville. Oh my god, Trans Beacon. Oh, I fell off. It's a Trans Beacon into the sky. Help, I fell off. Oh. How do you even do this? It's cool as heck. I can't believe it. Get beacon. Stained glass. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Also, we got all these big buffs. This is what you're saving all of the Wither Skulls. Zaf, Kirsten, and I were Wither Skull farming a little bit the other day, and I only got one. I had a looting... Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. So I had a looting 2 iron sword that I got from when we were in the end. And then I got like there was some like rotten flesh in my inventory. My inventory was getting very full, so I went like this. Okay, so I had my sword here. This is a different sword I'm holding, and I went, and the rotten flesh was in the last thing. So I went. Oh, I better throw this, and there was a little fire in front of me. So I went, better throw the rotten flesh in a fire, and I went scroll by mistake and threw. So I accidentally like scrolled backwards, threw my sword, tossed my looting to like mending invulnerable sword into the lava, killing it instantly, and it's gone now. But I made this iron sword and I called it Looty. Currently it only has mending and looting 2 on it, so we kind of need to get like something else. But it's gone now. Rest in peace. Oh, so Haley says, the thing is called, wait, it's called Arkham Horror the card game. The living card game by Fantasy Flight Games, a cooperative game in which the player takes on the role of an investigator. And the players work together to investigate spooky things going on, as a focus on investigating and avoiding, or even fighting Lovecraftian beings. Revised core set campaign was fun. So I've purchased the first campaign expansion. That's more than 8 scenarios. Ooh. Kind of like the Arkham Horror board game then. Very cool. Very cool. Oh. Do you know what I want to play? It's not the Arkham Horror one. I really want to play a Mansions of Madness. Russ, can you? Zaf, Weaver, 2. Sticks. That's a lot of sticks. I should head home to my base. I should show everybody what's going on. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah. I'm in the portal. Oh. I'm hungry now. God damn it. Have I gone the wrong way out the portal? Nope. Where am I? I'm lost. Oh, never mind. I'm unlost. Okay, which direction is it? Zaf portal. I'm thinking it's this way then. Forward. That's not very helpful. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm unstuck. Forward from the portal. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know what? I take it back. That makes perfect sense. But how's everybody this morning? How y'all been? Did everybody watch the end of Star Wars Acolyte last night? And, you know, no spoilers. But I enjoyed it. Watched it this morning. Nice. I was watching The Boys this morning. I have not finished it, the episode. I had like 20 minutes left. The Boys. So welcome to the island, the Island. So currently, we kind of, you know, what we've been working on is we did the house, and then we did this. Look, okay, the thing has popped up, which is ruining the view. Do you know what? I'll spectate. And then we did this lovely forge here. Look at this bad boy. Not really finished inside of it currently. It's just kind of here. I put 2 furnaces down in here and that was it. So this is the forge. I put some little things behind there to sort of give it a bit. Merlin and I did some cool thing, but then I decided it didn't look as good, so I just put some stuff behind it. Like when it was in. It looked really cool when it was not in, and then when it was in, it was like, so this is like the forge and just an house. And house away. Actually, that reminds me, I do need to set my respawn point. And then, obviously, we've got the pirate ship, but not really anything's changed in there. And then I started, you know, I expanded out the bridge a little tiny bit, and then I came along here, and I was like, okay, this is where... So if you come down these steps, I'm going to change the colour of them. I made them the red, and then I was like, I don't like that. So if you come down here... through here, you pop out here by the docks. Isn't that cool? You know, here's the dock. I didn't want to change how the dock was itself. There's our customs house. So you go back up, and then if you go through here, you end up in the tavern / pirate ship. The tavern ship. So it's a little cheeky way. I think I'm gonna put like a bit. So this is like a slightly lower floor, and then it'll like go up a different way or something, so it's like kind of hidden, and then there's like a smaller staircase so it doesn't go directly down. But yeah, it's kind of like this nice sort of secret tunnel, except it's not secret, through the mountain up into the stairs and or up into the tavern. I thought it'd be cool to have the docks connected to the tavern, because you can like, people can like dock and then they can also park their ship. Okay. Yep, it had to be done. Why is there a sheep here? What the heck? Hello? Hello? Mr. Sheep? How did you get on this island? There's no islands for you. And then obviously I have been working on this kind of wall around, kind of Sea of Thieves style. So I kind of was making these kind of hole things in it. I don't know what I'm doing with them. It's a vibe. And it's going around. It's not finished, but there's quite a significant portion of it in. And yeah, there you go. That's kind of what's been going on. And then I was like, I should probably play a bit of Minecraft. So I've been... Then I just ended up getting distracted and sort of doing this underneath part. So, I don't know what to do today. We could either finish the underneath bit, or we could start building... I kind of want like a storehouse somewhere. So that's like the... That's the blacksmithy. So I thought it'd be cool if we had like a storehouse somewhere. I don't know what I want to put here. This might be a bit small for a storehouse. Kind of tight. Maybe like... If we go from... We could go like around this corner. Use this back bit. Maybe. Just like use a bit of space here. Make a really large storehouse. I kind of want to move to the island, so everything has its place, and everything has its place. We need to put something. This is gonna be like a guardhouse. This one. So I think that's like a separate tower, and then there's like a bit goes bloop bloop, like a really thin guard tower, and then there's like a bit here. Just can be some sort of building. It'll probably overhang over the thing slightly. I think that's like what we've got planned out so far. So, yeah, what was the plan? What's the plan? What do you want to do, chat? What do you want to do? We need to finish this bit, really. Like, it's very exposed to the elements. Which is kind of fine, I suppose. I need to turn the volume of Minecraft back up a little bit. I turned it down when we were doing stuff the other day, because when we were in the nether it was like... deafening. 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 I don't mind the stairs being exposed to the elementates, but maybe we could cover everything else up there. Jade. How are you? Dark oak trapdoor, spruce trapdoor. Let's move some of this out of the way. Sprucey slab, dark oak slab. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Let's fill this in. Oh, I didn't see it yet, Jade. I didn't see it. I was getting ready for stream. I have not yet seen. Anyway, just random blockage time, I guess. What's been jam-a-lamming, everybody? What's been jam-a-lamming? Oh, I don't really know what's been going on recently, you know. A bit out. I've not seen any like crazy stuff happening. Nothing out of the ordinary. How are you? Can't decide whether I want to stay at home for the rest of the day, but hey, there's a stream now. Oh, I think just do it. Okay. Nice. And that's that bit. We need to fix this bit. Yeah, what's been happening? Any exciting things? So like the Arkham horror game, that's cool. Any other like cool stuff Arena has been happening? Any cool games coming out? Any cool board games coming out? Any cool gamers coming out? See what I did there. I ran out of blocker. I ran out of blocker. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Need doke. Like that one. Put away my excess MacGuffins. Excess MacGuffinage. Grocery run, but your battery's flat? God damn it. Who made batteries anyway? Why are they not as efficient as they could be, huh? Jeez. Right, okay, I guess we're gonna have to go and, Wait, have we got any doke in here? We do. Interesting. Ooh. Spicy. That's a lot of dark oak. Bam, bam, bam. Wham, bam. Want to know a secret? Yes. Sus? Kinda sus. I should have used some of that dark oak.
You're hot, Cupcake.
I don't believe it. I don't believe you. Lies. Deception. Thank you. Jade, you gasp. Gasp. Okay, I probably don't need this many. Actually, yeah, I might do, actually. I'm gonna make 40 whole stairs. That's 40. It's like, what? What's happening? Okay. Yeah, wasn't a secret? Can't believe this. What's been going on? Like, do you know what? I still want to do... I'm going to get on D&D stuffing later. I do want to do like I want to run my little D&D thing I got planned. So that I can get some practice. So that at some point I can run an Avatar one. Avatar. Only the Avatar can master all 4 Dungeons and Dragons. Just do it. It's scary. I've never done it before. It's scary. Only the Avatar or a team of 4 people? Only Team Avatar can master all 4 elements. Just started to DM one day. Should we do one right now? Okay. So, you wake up and you find yourself in a mysterious town you've never been to before. And you decide, you know, what if I go and find out where I am? So you head out into the town. I take off my wizard's hat and cloak. Okay. Zaf, they found themselves in a mysterious town. They're taking off their wizard's hat and cloak. But, you know, wizards might be forbidden in this town. You know, you don't know for sure. Better to be safe than sorry. You look over and you see a gleaming, sunny, magical ball in the sky. But it's not the sun. It's... Have a nice nap in character. It's not the sun that you're seeing. It's something else. This town, built around some sort of ancient magitech, has got as you see, has got some sort of gigantic sun ball. And you look around, you can't see the actual sun, only this sun ball. Most peculiar. It's a cat blob? Exactly. Oh no.
Golden Girl J cheered Dax 50. I cast Fireball on the sun ball.
I don't think that's gonna be a good idea, but you know, you're doing it. Okay, so you see this, you know, magitech ball of sun. You're in a strange town. Your first instinct is to destroy the great ball of sun. So you get your magical powder, you get your tongue of bat, your guano of bat, you smush it all together in your hand. A ball of fire erupts, flying toward the sun. You see people all around you dressed in strange, angular clothing, and scream and in shock and terror as this ball of fire hurls toward the giant sun, and it hits, and nothing happens. The fireball is just absorbed by the sun. Didn't seem to have any effect. Take off my plate armor and get my sword out of the scabbard. Okay, so you've got your sword. You know, you're ready. Anything that comes your way, currently there's lots of people confused by Jade's fireball, but they're, you know, since it had no effect, they're kind of like, maybe it was just a bit of like a, you know, maybe there was a celebration happening. You can hear people chatting in a strange language, but they, you know, they sound a bit like, oh, you know, maybe it was intentional. And there's a couple of people who were like, ooh, who's these strangers that have appeared here? Who's these strangers? Shrek, you want to go shopping? You see, a lot of these people that are wandering around confused and surprised are wearing, you know, they've got some big bags that they're carrying around. They've got like these handles on them, and they seem to be made out of like a type of papery thing that you've just never seen before. And they're all wandering around, and some of the paper bags they have like they've got logos on them, and but you can't really understand any of them. But there's one that looks like some jewelry. There's one that looks like some clothes. So you think that you must be somewhere near the shopping district right now. Dunny rolls a 19 to maintain concentration on the nap against the ruckus going on outside. You know, you've been teleported to a strange place. People are doing stuff. Oh, or maybe are you from there, Dunny? Is that what's happening? You were already there. Dunny's already arrived. You know, got themselves all nice and cozy in the inn, having a nap. Rolled a 19. You know, easily maintain your nap. You know, nothing can break the nap now. It's too powerful. Gonna try and find a pastry shop purely by scent. There's a lot of strange scents as you start to smell. Roll me a d20. Let's see how well you do. What's the favorite pirate's favorite letter? The C. Yar! Ha 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 ha! It be the C. Antichrist, how are you? Trying to hit the sunball. You're also Pokey. You launch into, you charge at the ball of sun. As you start charging towards it, you realize it is quite far away. You roll a 28 to attack. It's gonna take you some time to get there. But your sword's made of magic. It's a magic sword. You do a slice through the air, and this slice flies out of your magic sword toward the sunball, and it hits the sunball, and there are sparks flying out of it. The whole temperature in the entire town seems to dip several degrees as you've attacked the sun that's keeping this whole place alive. There are some guards now who are taking notice. They're in shock, and they don't quite know how to react. What are you gonna do? Cast a dream to make sure Dunny has the loveliest dream. Aww. I can't believe we've just started randomly playing D&D. I'm just running around in the game. Jesus. Excuse me, everybody. Let's make this bit kind of wide here. And then come back in again. Oops. And then kind of want to put a torch in there, but I can't. I guess I could do this. Quite the same. Why is everyone like level 14? I don't know. There's no sensible levels to this campaign. It's just madness. Pokey uses the Charger feat and Samurai Teleport feature to hug the head guard and restrain them. The guard goes, it's okay, citizen. I don't know what's going on either, but I'm sure that the Magi have got this all under control. I'm sure Tyrannicus will be out here soon. and they'll figure out what's going on. Just don't worry, And they're patting you on the shoulder while you're hugging. They're like going, "Oh, it's okay. Boop. What's everybody else doing? I don't know, we start playing TNT. It's okay. Please stop hugging me now. I've got a job to do. Stop hugging. Okay, thank you. Good. Okay. Alright, who did that? Who did that weird swipe? Did you see? Oh, I must find them. Tyrannicus is going to be very displeased. Oh no. Point towards an alley. Oh, thank you, citizen. With me, guards! And he charges off into the alley, followed by 3 other burly women. And they charge off into the alley. You know, who knows what they might find in there. I saw them leave that way. They've gone. They're already gone. No hesitation. Oh, the pastry shop. Did you roll, Schmack? Did you roll? I was gonna say, did you roll a d20 and see how well your the sniffer goes? Roll to seduce burly women. Well, the guards have run off, but you know, there's a couple of other people just around the town, minding their own business. Some of them look like they've been shopping. 17. Okay, Schmack, you smell a number of just peculiar smells you've never. You're a pastry connoisseur. You know how to pick out the finest establishments on smell alone. As your character, just there's no bakery that can escape your notice. But there's a lot of strange smells here in this place. You realise there's quite a sort of, the whole town has a strange sort of indescribable, acridy, irony, magic-y smell to it. You can kind of taste it. You can taste the magic in the air. And it's causing you some issues in finding this bakery. But, you're an expert at finding these places, and even with that smell, you start getting a whiff of cooked baked goods. They smell, it's like nothing you've ever smelled before. Fantastic, fascinating smell drifts through the air. And you realise that it's, slightly over to the east. Just like a couple of, it's like a block over from where you are. Very easy to get to, not a problem. And you start heading over that way. Anyways, you're home. Why are so many people staring and pointing towards it? Clicking, you step out of your house. You see some people pointing over here. You see several guards. The guard captain of this district and several of his just really burly allies just start running over. They're like, hey, what's going on? Who did that attack at the sun orb? If it gets damaged, we'll all die. I'm gonna find out who's done it, and I'm gonna report you to the council. This is quite inappropriate, highly inappropriate behaviour. Did you see anything? Were you gonna hide in that building there? I've caught you. Guards! And they start going towards you, thinking that, you know, you were just trying to duck back into this house, that it's your house. But they don't know that, you know. Guard, he doesn't know everybody around town. You know, maybe he should. But he doesn't. He seems to, maybe he's not that good at his job. Yeah, I had nothing to do with this. Puts on shoes and black robe, and then you run for it. You grab your robe, you swish it around. The guard's like, whoa! And then you, by the time they've figured out what's going on, you've got your shoes on. You're darting down the alleyway. Oi, come back here! And they start chasing after you. Roll a d20. See how well you can escape. And add your athletics or constitution modifier to it. Such a bizarre game of D&D. Pokey, you spent 10 minutes getting your armor back on. You know, well, the guards have run off. There's no issues now. You can just sit there. You know, you got to spend 10 minutes putting your armor back on. It's not a quick process. People always think that you can just whip the armor on and off, but you can't. You can't do that. It takes ages. It's a real chore. And this strip jungle logs these ones. I forget. They are not. Okie dokie. Oh no, they're the ones I used on the house. These are strip spruce, which we have none of at present. Time to head over to the back to the old spruce trees. Woo! Let's just land on this one and chop straight down. Wahaha. Oh, okay, never mind. Ugh, scratch that idea. Okay, you roll a 7. The guards, they're chasing after you. And you know, you're trying to jump over some. You know, you've been here for some time. You know, you've got a little house set up, but there's some things that you kind of forget. Living in such a bizarre, strange place, and as you're running along, you forget that it's the Moomba, the magical cleaning Magitech robots. It's the Moomba's day to clean this alley. And you know, normally you'd know this. You know, you've lived here for so long, but you're just in a rush. These guards, they're chasing after you, they're accusing you of something you haven't done, and you completely forget that the Moomba's there. And as you're running, you kind of trip and stumble over it. You end up standing on top of it on one leg, wiggling around all over the place. What's going on? I don't know. You're trying to maintain your balance, and now you're riding along on the Moomba. The Moomba's going, and it zooms off down the alley, freaking out. Luckily, it does seem to be taking you away from the guards, for now. But, you know, you've got no control. You've got no idea where you could end up. Roll another naked d20 with no modifiers to see what happens on your Moomba journey. Mundy, how are you? Zoidberg? I have absolutely no context for this. Well, we're playing, I don't know, I was saying I was scared to DM a D&D, so chat was like, just do it, so now we're playing like weird chat D&D. Nobody has a sensible character, it's just whatever you make up. What else do we have? We had the romancing some sexy buff women going on, as well, didn't we? So Andres, could you give me a roll? You know, you've come up to you've found like a bar. Seems to be like a bar, but they're not serving ale or beer like you'd normally know it. They've got like these strange angular. Everything here seems to be very angular. Everybody's wearing very angular clothes. They've got like a very angular hat thing going on. and they're drinking this sort of green liquid out of these triangular, sort of upside down pyramid shaped flutes. And you know, there's some green liquid, there's like a light blue liquid, and then there's one that's like a sort of swirl of different colors, and every time you look at it, the colors are different. And they all seem to be having a good time. Do you want to go over and you know, you're going over to try and you know, flirt with some of them? If you give me a roll to see how the flirt's going, Andres, we'll see you know, a natural 14, you compliment their grog. You're like, oh, that's some fine ale you've got there, you say, and they go, oh, you know, 14, they're like, oh yeah, thank you, do you wanna join us? You know, you're not from around here, are you? You know, we've got a couple of different drinks. Have you ever tried them before? You know, we've got Floyed, and we've got Iluf. And then you know, Francine over here, she's drinking a Skilliep Sunrise. You know, for some reason the drink translations, they're not quite getting through to you. There's something going on with your sort of internal translation. You know, you always go to these different worlds when you teleport, and for some reason the drink names, maybe they're names of people, you know, you're not sure, but they're not translating very well. You'd love to sample all the drinks. Oh, they're like, oh, excellent. And they order you a blue drink. They order you a green drink. And they're like, oh, we'll not do the other one yet. You know, I think it'll be a bit too intense. And you know, you sit down, start sipping away at the drinks. You know, give me a roll to see, you know, how quickly you get intoxicated. Give me like a d20 plus your constitution modifier. See how it's going. You know, these are strange alien beverages. Who knows what effect they'll have on you. You know, you're a hearty drinker. You can handle your ale. But who knows what's going on with these. Dunny, you know, still give me a roll to see. You know, there's been a lot of extra. You know, there's you've got a 9. You got Clegane, you know, flying past on the Moomba. The Moomba that's shouting. There's a lot of noise going on, Dunny. Give me a roll to see how well you're maintaining this nap. Roll a 4. Oh, you know, you hear down the street, you hear whoa, and you also hear and just a loud clang and a loud crash, and you hear some guards going, oh, I can't catch up with them. Oh my god, oh, they're getting away. Oh my god, somebody alert the guard captain. Oh my god, oh, they're so fast. Oh, they've taken control of the Moombas. And you know, all this is just happening right outside your window. It snaps you awake. You are just maintaining a nice, healthy sleep. Andres, you know, what else is happening? Clegane, you know, you're flying along, but the Roomba's it's not really got any control. And as you're flying down the street, it starts heading toward it's freaking out. It's got to get you off of it. And it starts heading toward a little Roomba hole, and it's like, it's also, you know, has some other a Moomba hole, and it has some other you know, Magitech things that you haven't really seen, like the sort of window cleaners, and they're called Yefs, and you know, some other things that you might have heard about. They all also come out of this door, so it's not Moomba shaped, it's not that small. It's actually like kind of half your height, quite wide, this door. And as you're flying towards it, you know, it's clearly going to go in. And if you don't do something right now, you're going to get clotheslines by this giant, you know, Magitech droid door. Zaf? Nothing to see here, just small boats. Zaf? Peepers? Boats? Boats, peepers? Are you building something? Peepers? Zaf? Oh my gosh, what's this? Zaf, what have I got you doing? What's going on? You see you're flying through the passing it through. What's going on? Just a perfectly normal delivery. Where's this person going? Hello? Are you, have a good trip. Just zapping a guy on a boat. Dover? Oh, you're going to Dover. The White Cliffs. Imagine not paying a toll. Yeah. Yeah! Okay, so when the thing comes out of here, kind of like need to do something. Needs to be like this. It's just a prank, bro. Actually, no, because the wall's going to be here, isn't it? So we don't actually necessarily need to do that. We'll just have it. Pardon me. So what's been happening on there? Red, how are you? Gonna need one of those. It's gonna be one of those days. Need a coffee. So you get up, you go, oh god, I need a coffee. God, it's just one of those hectic days. You know, some other travelers have got here finally. Some of the people you know, some you don't. And you're thinking, God, this is gonna be one of those chaos days. Everybody keeps teleporting to all of these strange places and just fucking up the shit for the locals. And you're like, oh, here we go again. So you go to make a coffee. You head over to the, you know, you head downstairs. You're like, oh, I'll just put some water on the stove, and then you remember that there isn't a stove here. You know, there isn't. You head over. You go, oh yeah, you got to fill up the kettle, and you don't need to get any water from anywhere or anything. You know, there's running water out of something called a tap. And you turn on the tap, you fill up this thing called a kettle. It's also strangely angular. It comes up, it reminds you a lot of an hourglass, but it's very, it's very triangular, very pyramidy. And it kind of comes up and it comes back out, and it has like a square top on it. And also has like a little triangular point where the water pours out, so you fill it up. And then you just push a button on it, a little sort of pyramid button on the top. You just give it a tap. It lights up in this red color, and you know when it turns green, your hot water will be ready, and you can pour it in. You also remembered that in this place, for some reason, they don't have coffee. It's madness. This whole town place, madness. But they have something called like what did they say it was called? It was, called, Dora, and, it's not totally different from coffee. I guess, you know, you guess, maybe it'll do the job. It's not quite what you wanted, but it does give you a little bit of a buzz, does wake you up. So, you know, put on a pot of that instead. See how it goes. And that's how it's going. It's such a bizarre place that you've all decided to visit, but you know, the High Wizard just demanded that you go and visit all these different places and explore and see what's going on. Make a Dora with 2 sugars. Oh, and you also realise that for some reason in this place they haven't got any sugar, but they've got something they call a sugar substitute. And it's, you know, it tastes kind of like sugar, there are a lot of labels on the side that you can't quite read. Not all of them are translating properly. The translator's definitely struggling a lot with this language. But it seems like there's some sort of warnings on the side about something called, like, cancer or something. But you're like, I don't know. So you just, you have a little bit of, are you sure that these warnings about this fake sugar having any adverse risks are probably just nonsense. And you can't really read them anyway. So you make a lovely sweet sugary drink. Don't believe in astrology. Yeah, you don't believe in astrology. So it's just it's all Brench to you, It's all Brench to you. If this is 2.1, you can use leashes on boats now. I think we're on 20.4. We're not on the latest version of Mine Crafting. Because I don't know. I could definitely have a look at the server and see if a fabric version of is available, and we could potentially update the server to a newer version of Mine Crafting. But presently, that was not the case. We were not on the latest. Okay, so playing 1.21 with fabric mods right now. I don't think we're on that. Hang on. We're on 1.20.4. It was because on the thing I set up the server with when I set it up. Obviously, it was like 2 months ago now. But when I set it up, it didn't have anything past this available for fabric, and I went to install some plugins. Well, we got Dying Map and stuff. So, okay, I need a couple more stripped logs to make into ends. Okay, anybody else? Andres, what are you gonna do? This no, it wasn't Andre. It was Clegane. What you gonna do? The Moomba. It's about to smash you into this door. This Moomba door, and there's no way you're getting through. What? Are you gonna? What's your plan to sort of get away, get out of this situation? Been in training and meetings all morning, so you've made so many paper stars. Oh my gosh. Pastry hunt. Okay, so Shrek, you've ended up. You managed to sniff out this pastry, and you're like, okay, what sort of pastry would you wanna? Oh, maybe I should have made this go up more here. Actually, and I'll place this whole thing. I'm like it should go up more here, and then when it gets to this bit on the yeah, maybe it should go down on the side. Shop have a blue sign. It's got a sign, but it's in a color that you don't recognize, a color that you can't even describe. This place, it's full of such strange and wondrous new things, and it's got this bizarre color, and it's strange. You've never gone to a place before where you've seen a color that you just can't describe. It's an odd feeling. But it's happened. But so you head into this nice bakery. You assume it's a bakery because the smell just suggests that it must be. And there's a guy on the counter, and here he's like, welcome visitor. Oh, it's so nice to have some travellers in here from foreign lands. We got a lot of nice cooked baked goods here. Ooh, do you have any? Ooh, would you like anything specific? You know, we've got stuff made out of ubris, and there's some stuff made out of orangians, and we also got some stuff made out of erries as well. I don't know what you're used to where you come from, but I recommend the Ubloffel pie. And you know, it's in here as well. Much like everywhere else in this place, it's so bizarre that this is how this place seems to be, but it also has this strange, strange sort of angular nature to even the baked goods. Just something about how this land is developed. They just really love their triangular shapes. But you know, nobody's thought to ask about it yet, so I guess, you know, nobody'll have. Everybody's just like, yep, totally normal thing. Some places they have their weird triangular shapes. Some places don't. Who knows what goes on in the minds of these strange people? Take the recommendation. Well, I assume you probably haven't really got any currency. So, here, have it for free. There you go, on the house. You know, I'd love to, you know, hopefully you'll recommend us and maybe come back in the future. You know, are you doing any, you know, do you happen to be doing a sort of, you know, sorry, I'm very bad with my words. I don't know what you're doing on your travels, but you know, if you're doing any ratings on this place, then I'd love a good rating. So, you know, on the house. Not to bribe you for the rating, but just saying that, you know, if you like it and you like my my nice place, you know, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you know, it doesn't matter. Baked goods still on the house. You know, it's always nice to have visitors. What if one of you's wearing polka dots? If one of you's wearing any polka dots, you notice that everybody's looking over and seeing your like circles, and they're going, oh, blasphemer, blasphemer, oh, and they're turning their heads away like, disgust on their faces. They do not seem to like your circles. 500, 5 out of 5. It's a 50 out of 50 on Yelp. Yeah, but it's like Yelp, but it's like it's kind of pronounced like Yelp. For some reason, I can only sleep at night and doing thunderstorms, but there's clearly a mob trying to kill me over here. This is bullshit. Clearly look very homeless. No, they're just, you know, they've seen a lot of travelers, a lot of wanderers come in and out. You know, it's not completely, you know, it is unusual that you're all here, but it's not so uncommon that they've never seen anyone from another land before. So they're more than happy to, you know, they treat newcomers with respect here, and seems kind of nice. At least people aren't raising their swords at you and you know, chasing you down the street like some places you've visited in the past. I think if I break this... Oh no, this one's fine. What about this one? Oh, that's fine. And then this is where the thing comes in. I don't know if I should do... this. Or if it's gonna look weird. Rate this a 60 out of 60 out of 60. That's an incredible Yelp review. You know, the guy, you see him, you know, obviously, normally, you write this in your, you know, you've written this review down in, like, a magazine, or, like, a sort of a paper, like a sort of newspaper for you, and you write the review, and it gets magically, sent, but you look over at him, and instead of reading it on a paper, like you would normally use, with your acrylic ink and your you know, you've got some printers that print these papers, and they kind of magically update now anyway, you know. Future, you've got this fancy new technology, but then you look over this guy, and he pulls out this pad that is also kind of shaped like a spiky hourglass, and on it, it just looks like a smooth, metallic pad, but on it, this writing glows on. And it's the paper rating that you've just written, and he's like having a look at it, and he's like, oh my gosh, oh my word, oh, just so many thanks. Here, have a load more baked goods on me. Oh my gosh, this is huge for my business. I appreciate this so much. You know, he's looking at his weird Magitech tablet device, seeing this review, and he's very happy. The worst businessman I've ever met. And I draw a circle on his door in chalk. Oh my god! Oh my god! How dare you! How dare you say that, blasphemer! How dare you! And I was just getting along with these like your friend here, your new visitors. You've come over here and you've blasphemed on my door. And he gets a cloth, and he gets like a weird, everything. It's bizarre that everything's so triangularly pyramidy. But he gets a bottle, and it's got like this sort of trigger on it, that you normally see on like crossbows. And he clicks it, and it squirts out some juice on this circle that you've drawn on his door. And he gets a cloth, and he starts rubbing it out. On the bottle it says Biff, or is it beef, but it's written BIF in your translation, but you're not sure what the pronunciation is. It could be Biff, or it could be Biff. And he's rubbing out. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe these blasphemers. Like the unarmed strike. Okay, so this guy, you know, he's just a nice, poor businessman, you know, running his shop, and you want nothing to do with this. You know, he's rubbing out your circle. You strike at him. Roll me a d20 plus your attack modifier. For your unarmed strike. Biff away the pain. Or beef, yeah, you know, who knows? The pronunciation of these, you know, who's really sure? Could be anything. Okay, so that's the way that this... Back to... Meanwhile, in Minecraft. That's the way that the thing is going now. Kind of want to... You roll a 9. So you go to strike him. As he's rubbing out this thing, what's his AC? He's got an AC of 11. You know, this clothing that he's wearing, it's weird Magitech clothing. So, whilst you would think that he'd probably be really easy to hit, strangely, he's actually quite resilient to attacks. And as you go to hit him, he actually just kind of happens to duck lower down and start scratching, and you go, and you miss his attack. You miss your attack on him. Yeah, just unlucky, really. You know, just a bonus action, like to rage and take a second attack. You go into this. You're furious that he's ducked out the way of your attack. Screw this guy. Give me a roll to attack. Okay, I want to make like a... So this is like going to be the sort of entrancey thing. So we want to have like some sort of... I want it to be... I mean, we have this bit over there where it's kind of like squares off. So I want something similar here where we have out of this section something... I don't know what to make the... Hang on, I'm just going to spectate so I can look at it. So we want like this area. Maybe I'll point it. I'll put creative so I can point this area. Yeah, so the road like joins up to it. So the road, like maybe the road comes out here to that building. And then, for like the front of the thing, maybe we just have it kind of go in. And like a slight, so it like just comes in a bit. While this is happening, and just munching and putting your gifted pastries into your big witchy hat. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for your patience, your review. Fuck, that's a 10. You roll a 10. His AC is 10. Did I say it was 10 or did I say it was 11? I've forgotten. I think I said 11, right? You know, he's strangely tanky. You go to hit him this time. And you're so angry that you just go, "Argh!" And you hit, and you know, this weird jacket he's wearing, it's got like an apron, but it comes down, and then it's like kind of meets, and it comes out in this kind of triangular shape, and then on like the back of his clothes he's wearing like a sort of shirt, and then on like the back he has like this sort of half skirt that comes out in a sort of triangular shape, and as he's leaning down you go to punch him on his ass, and for some reason, like as you hit this half skirt, it kind of glows faintly, and your attack just sort of shoof off him, and you stumble, about to fall over. Give me a roll to see like a sort of some sort of like a dexterity roll to see if you're gonna survive. You know, if you're not gonna fall on the floor. You know, you're gonna survive, but you know whether or not you fall over here. There's no death. Only missed by 1. I know, but you know, he just the way that this cloak has this half skirt, the magic on it has like happened. It's bizarre, but it's you know, it's something about it is just trying to knock you off balance. Oh, that just meets up with that anyway, so I don't actually need this one. Okay, then we'll get rid of this bit, put that bit, oh no, put over there, there we go, like that instead. So we got those 4, so we got 1, 2, okay, maybe we need that there, and like this. Oh, you're roaming around, getting close to that hole. Yeah, you're getting close. Wish I could crash into the enemy with your Moomba Boxley. Well, if you want to try and take control of the Moomba, right now, obviously, you know it's kind of out of control. But maybe there's a way for you to gain some control over it. You know, you've studied a bit of like Magitech, but nothing at this level. But you know, you've been here for a little while. You've got a kind of idea about how these things work, you think. Thank you for the follow, MC Rain. You roll me a intelligence check to see if you gain control. If you can sort of gain some control over this. Or if not, roll me a acrobatics d20 to see if you can get off of this Roomba before... Moomba, sorry, I keep doing that. Don't know what a Roomba is, kind of weird. This Moomba before it smashes into the... Before it collides. Thank them and tell them, and thank them, thank you for the entertainment, and pat Zaf on the shoulder appreciatively if you leave. Well, Zaf, you know, as you've just thrown this attack out, it's unclear if it's gonna hit, you know, it's kind of, well, it didn't hit, it's throwing you off balance, you're kind of stumbling. Zaf. Oh, thank you. And as you're falling over, Schmeck pats you. Your friend, your ally in this journey, Schmeck, you know, pats you on the shoulder, throwing you off balance even more. What do you... Give me a roll. Give me a roll. Oh, I'm in creative mode. That's why I'm not picking shit up. Oh, I was like, when I'm breaking things, I'm not picking it up, but I'm also not spending it because I was in fucking creative mode still. Like an idiot. Oh my god, you cast bless. All right, so you know it's throwing you off balance a little bit more, but you know you feel blessed. Bless is an extra D4 yet, so add a D4 to this. Falling over roll. Rolled 4 with bless. Oh dear. You know, Ashmack's like trying to help you out here, patting you on the shoulder, casting bless, but unfortunately, all it's done is knock you even more off kilter, and you fall to the floor, and the guy as you're like falling over and he's cleaning his things, yes, what you get, blasphemer. Oh, some people these days, unbelievable. Oh, I can't just I don't even know why they think they can draw these heinous circles. Dunny. Sorry, I missed that. I missed it. Dunny, you sit at your Dura table, dip your finger, tip in the cup, draw a circle on the tabletop of the liquid and say a prayer quickly and wipe it away, checking no one saw. And then after doing that, you get your clerical robes, hide your curvaceous holy symbol, and head outside to see what's going on with these new arrivals. Luckily, you know, you look around, you're in your house. It doesn't appear like anyone was looking in and watching what you were doing. So you feel pretty confident that nobody has seen you sort of caressing this symbol of blasphemy in this place. And you head outside. There's a whole ruckus going on. It's hard to tell. A lot of people are just going about their business. Clearly, they're used to this kind of thing. But there's a lot of people who are confused, who are frustrated. You can hear people are blasphemers everywhere, blasphemers fisting. They don't understand. They don't understand our ways. Praise the great one. Praise the great one. You know, let us, you know, teach these blasphemers a lesson. And they look up, and in the sky, you know, you've noticed it before, Dunny, but you know, anybody else who's looking and seeing these people, they look up in the sky, complaining about you, evil blasphemers, and they look up, and you see they're looking at in the sky. There's no sun, because the sun is this magic thing, but in the sky you see this strange triangular shape, and it kind of glistens, and on it seem to be some blinking lights of different colours. Some colours just indescribable to you, and occasionally it spins, and you'd think that you'd be able to see the side of it, or maybe it'd be like a pyramid or something like everything else is, but no, when it spins it disappears. It's so flat that it completely vanishes from view, and then it spins back around again. And you realise that all of these people, all of their religion, their things stem from this strange sort of triangle in the sky, this strange flat triangle shape. It's very bizarre. You've never seen anything quite like it before. Don't know about you, but I'm just a silly cat. Hell yeah. Cat gang. We have two clerics. You're a cleric, and you're a cleric. And you're a cleric. Whoopsie daisy. Hello. I got shot at by a flaming arrow. That kind of seems sus. Not seeing the... Can't believe it. Sacre bleu, Zaf. Trying to assassinate me. I can't believe it. Like to use some pastries to try and tame the local wildlife. Well, you look around, see if you can see any wildlife, any creatures, and strangely, there's not a lot around in the city. Maybe if you head further out, occasionally you see a here you go. Occasionally you see what the locals call a zat, which is it looks a lot like the cats you'd remember, but from home. But strangely, it's kind of got very angular features, very stylized, almost like the drawings that you've seen in before. It's a very stylized representation of a cat, and it's, you know, it's got these very straight, triangular, pointy sections coming off of its face. Its ears, head comes back, its ears very triangular, as ears normally are, but it's very exaggerated. Sound like E.T. I don't think I do sound like E.T. I haven't watched E.T. in a long time, so I don't know. I think E.T. sounds a lot more alien. And I don't think I'm an alien. Unless I am, which would explain a lot of things. You know. Shh, shh, shh. Zaf doesn't know. Shh. Oh, good. So I'm trying to set up in different places to snipe him. I know, right? I know. A rat or pigeon or crow. You do see some birds flying around. So I have this ginormous space now. Maybe we make this bit of building bigger, and then we have the... I was thinking about coming back down, actually, when I hit a certain point here. But we'll see, because the wall's going to come up. Maybe this bit isn't going to be here. You do find some sort of bird. You're not sure what it's called. It's sat on the floor. It's kind of nibbling some bits of pastry already off of the floor. It looks like, you know, maybe if you try and give it some pastry, maybe it'll be quite. Give me an animal handling check to see if you can tame this bird, make it your friend. Maybe you can bring it home with you, you know, if it loves you enough. Ow, I'm on fire! Zav, why you do this? Where do you even go? Oh no, Zav's escape. Hello? Owie! Zav? Where are you? Ow! I died! Nobuli! Zaf, why you do this? Why you do this? It's attacking. Time to cash out. Oh no, you said time. The server's telling you what time it is. Were you paid to assassinate me? What's going on? I can't believe this. Do. Well done, Zaf. What do you mean? This is not fair. Apex servers. Don't give it away, Zaf. Now we'll get DDoSed. I don't actually remember what server provider we're using, so that might be true. Honestly, I can't remember. They're not paying me to remember, so I'm not remembering. It's a genius strat. Oh, maybe I could put a thing here, maybe. Yeah. The sandwich you talked about? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Zaf's getting paid in sandwiches. Rolled a 3 before. Oh schmack. Okay, so you know you're there on your knees before there's this bird going. Oh, there's a cute little strange bird. Who's a cute and the bird, it looks up at you, goes. Burp, burp. It grabs a huge amount of the pastry out of your hand, and it just fucks off, and it goes as it flies away with its mouth full, like it's laughing at you. You can't tell, you know, maybe it's not, but you get the feeling that this bird, you know, you think it's laughing at you. Oh, I have a load more slabs here. Jeez. Totally expecting the bird to talk with a southern. Oh, hello, it's me, Pate, like that. Like Pate. Hello. Oh, thank you very much. That's what it would do that, but it's mouthful. So it just flew off. We'll never know what it was gonna say now. So, you know, as you're all exploring this crazy town, all of you, you know, causing all of these shenanigans, a big beefy man comes out, and you hear somebody say, "Oh my god, it's him! It's Tyrannicus!" And you know, as Tyrannicus comes out, you know, you see this person, and they go, "Oh, hello everybody. What's been going on here then? I heard there's been a bit of a ruckus. Somebody shot the heat orb, have they? That's unbelievable. Somebody shot at the Horb. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's me, everybody. It's me, Martin, in the Littlewood. It was completely unintentional, Martin, in the Littlewood impression that I've gone into. But this is what they sound like now. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but this is what's happened. Oh, well, you know, I've just got to tell you all to calm down. You know, we'll get to the bottom of this. Robin, no, not Robin. You know, we'll sort this out, quick, smart. And, they wander off, head over to see what's been going on. They look over at, the circles that have been drawn. They're like, oh dear. Not this blasphemy again. And, you know, there's... They pull out this sort of weird triangular cone-shaped thing with like a bit of square on the back and then like a handle, and it's got a trigger on it, and you're like, well, this is weird, and it has like a kind of shimmer to the ends, and you kind of mistake it for like a small mini crossbow, but there's no crossbow arms or thing to it. It's just like it looks like a weird thing with maybe like a horn. You know, you could see somebody holding it up to their face and it being a horn, I guess. But instead they pull the trigger and it zaps and it hits some more circular graffiti that's been left behind, and the graffiti disintegrates like it was nothing. And it leaves behind a smoking pile of ash and dust. Oh, there we go. Don't worry, everybody. I'll get the rest of the cleaners out here, and we'll have this all tidied up in no time. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go and find out who's been causing this mess. And they wander off. You know, they've got some they're wearing this gorgeous, fantastic armor as well. And you know, you think, I'm gonna move this lovely rose that Zapha's bought me. You think if they were to shoot you with this zappy gun, then you know, you might not be here for very much longer. And they start heading over. You know, there's the Roomba Ruckus. And they start heading over that way. You rolled a d20 with acrobatics 12 plus 3. Is that enough? You just manage to... It's enough. You know, you manage to get off the Roomba. You manage to actually kind of launch yourself onto like a platform above the Roomba area. And you think, you know, you're probably kind of safe from the guards on this platform. You've got out the way, and it's good timing too, because you know you hear coming down the road the guards are going, oh my god, and you hear coming down, oh hello, you know, I heard you were in charge of finding out this district, finding out what's going on. It's me. I'm here. Deal with it. You know, what's been going on? Who's been causing all this ruckus? And you go, oh, it was. Yeah, don't worry, take your time. It was a person. I think they've been staying in one of the buildings down the road, and I confronted them, and they just ran off. It must have been them. It's the only explanation. And then you hear Tyrannicus. They go, okay, then I'll just hang on a second. I'll find out for you. And they get out this strange, what you would assume would be a scrying orb, but it's not an orb. It's again, so it's just weird thin triangle, and they wave their hand, and they see you running down the street. They see you riding along on this Roomba, but they don't see you firing at the orb, firing at the. It's strange that the one thing in this place that's an orb is the one giant burning thing keeping everybody alive, but you know, this place is really fucking weird. That you know, since they don't see you do that, go, oh, it wasn't them. I don't know why they were running, but they weren't the one that did it. So I guess we gotta look for them, Captain. You know, come on. You've not succeeded here. Is the Moomba trying? Yeah, the Moomba also. You know, you realise now it wasn't a triangle, but it was like. It seemed kind of round, but then it has lots of triangular spikes coming off of it in some sort of weird, like, it's like this weird shape, not like a hexagon, not a heptagon, but like a sort of mega, like a 15 spiked shape, and it sort of rolls out. You realize that you know. Having seen a couple of these Moombas rolling around, that if they were to hit you at speed, then it'd probably hurt. So yeah, it's kind of a spiked star shape. Yeah, it's very peculiar. This you know, this place. You're here. You're looking at it. You're going, this place is kind of fucking weird. So yeah, that's why you had to get on top of it, because you know, as you were running, you collided with it. You spiked your foot, and you were like, oh, ow, and you hopped on top of it. That's what happened. It was very it was very strange, very peculiar, very odd. Person who was staying in one of the buildings, so specific. The guard, you know, this guy, clearly not fantastic at his job, as you're going to see. But it looks like, you know, Tyrannicus has taken charge and seems to be whipping them all into shape. They're all marching off in different directions. They've all got their orders. They seem to be heading in the direction where Pokey last was. Before they actually caused this. You know, maybe they've got some inkling that Pokey was responsible for the disturbance. It's unclear. Very verbose. No, not Pokimane. And you know, there seems to be a lot of guards shaping out now. Maybe it's time for everybody to skedaddle and the story to end. You know, they've caused a lot of chaos. There's clearly some weird shit going on with the triangles. There are Pokemon, yeah, Pokey's a Pokemon now. They've been promoted, Pokemoted. Maybe, you know, as you're there, Schmeck, you failed to get your thing. Clegane, you know, you've managed to escape, and you realise that, you know, maybe this place is a little too weird. Maybe it's time to head home. Dunny, you know, you've had your nice cup of not coffee. And you know, you realise that, you know, maybe you just really miss coffee, you know. Schmeck, you got all your pastries. You're happy. And you know, as you start thinking this, maybe you should start heading home. And each character thinks it's time for the story to end. You all gather back together. Even those of you who've been around for a little while, you manage to, you know, while Tyrannicus, you know, they're trying to figure out what's going on. You all group up quickly. You all cast a spell and vanish from sight. You know, will anybody ever, you know, will any of you ever return to this place? Who knows? But you know, maybe that's a story for another time. Quietly, is that me? Tucks in your bag. Yes. You know, as you were leaving, you never got your pet, but you know, you did see a load of Zats around. And as you're teleporting away, you feel this weird shake in your bag. You're like, what the heck is that? And yeah, you look down. As you teleport away, you go, wait! And you've gone, poof. You're back home in your normal world, and there you are. You have with you a Zat has come with you on your journey. A little takeaway from that crazy place. And as you all appear back in your normal town, you go and, you know, the High Mage is here to listen to your report on your adventures, and that's where we'll end this insane 2-hour-long D&D madness that who knows. Hooray, we did it. I hope everybody enjoyed that just complete insanity. Because I don't really know what was going on half the time. We made a baby villager. A little baby. Let's get these stairs out of the way. And these goddamn saplings and these sticks. That was really cool, Mom. Oh my gosh. It was just crazy. Like, it was just craziness. What am I building? So, you know, we're working on this big pirate town. And, I'm kind of building this is sort of like the main bridge through the town. And we're going to build some buildings as well. We got the pirate ship. This is going to be a sort of bar. Maybe we could do the inside of the ship. Finally. I do need to build like the walls as well, with the bits sticking out of them. But if we build the inside, then we can figure out what the heck's going with the walls. So, you know, this is the pirate ship. This is going to be like the tavern. You come out the tavern. It's got a big entrance. It's a very important building. And then, you know, we've got the thing going. There's going to be a little guard barracks thing going on here. And a tower. And there's going to be some sort of building here. Could just be a house. We need to build like a little library. We need to build the storage area. What else is very important in Minecraft? Like a woodworking, logging building. Maybe we can have that like on... Maybe we could have the woodworking logging building on the other island with a bunch of trees. Tavern in the shape of a boat? Yeah, it's like a shipwrecked boat on this island. And so they built a tavern inside of it. They've used what was here. It's kind of like a sort of piratey town. That was the idea. I think the boat needs some sprucing up because it's I don't know what we need to do to it though, but it's a bit flat compared to everything else now. I think that's the plan. Bum bum bum. Spruce. Bit of a spruce up. Yeah, and then I think there's just a lot of bits to do, I think. A lot of buildings to build. And kind of like bits to fix. It's definitely a lot. We got a nice section of this, we just finished this last bit of this bridge. That might be cool. I kind of built this like raised bridge section because I thought it would be cool. to have like this sort of very messy, shanty, like they've used what they've got thing of woods and stuff. Oh yeah, maybe I should throw a little bit of random thing in like this occasionally. I don't know. It's got much flatter as we've got to this section rather than the mess that was on the original bridge. There we go. So that's that bit. This is like the entrance. Casey, how are you? We do need to do some like sort of lantern-y thing on it as well. Some sort of light lantern poles. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Adding definition using barrels. Oh, barrels might be fun. They're like a fun, similarly textured thing as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Where the building? Where is the building? Who is the building? Kind of sus. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. A little bit of burls. Let's get some of the mangrove we're not using out to barrel up. Looks like running, not building. I've let everybody down. Not again. I'm always letting everybody down. Burls. Okay, you come with me. Okay, where can we squeeze in some burls? Like... Oh, they could. Unfortunately, because I put them at this height, they're tall. Oh no, we could put them at the sides though. Like that. I don't know if it's a bit weird. Oh no, it's good, but I think for this bit it's not quite working out. We could put them... Oh no. Biggest letdown is every time Casey logs into League, I see Vizzy online. I think... Well, am I online on the mobile thing, or am I online? I do play a lot of League on the evening. It's usually like 9 o'clock my time into the evening. I play a bunch of ARAMs with my friend. Yeah, we're big ARAMers. I'd like to get our... My dime is your dime? In my dime. But my time is my time. Where's my invite? Well, if you want to, you can hop in. But, you know, it's usually... It's me and my IRL friend, so we're just chilling. We do like some chill evening ARAMs. And anyone on my friend list, if you can... Oh, we did once play... Okay, so the other day... I say the other day. Very loosely. We were playing... And... Play Swarm. We did play a bit of Swarm. It is fun. It's difficult. It scales up very quickly. You like start off and you're like, well, this is chill. Nothing's happening at all. I can just have a great relax. And then suddenly it's like the whole world's ending. You're getting completely destroyed. There's definitely some spice. Yes, with League, it's good because normally, you know, we haven't had any single player game modes in League for ages. So League's added this this new... Well, it's not single play, like, not single play, but like PvE. They've added this new PvE mode. That's what I meant to say. And it's kind of like a wave like, not wave defense, but like you're constantly getting assaulted by waves of enemies. And you just gotta survive, and you kind of get these power-ups, and it's kind of, it's weird because it like changes the kind of the not dynamic isn't the right word, I guess. Instead of right-clicking to move, you move with WASD, and then you point where you're looking, and it shoots the gun automatically, and then you like get skill level up, so there's like different weapons that also fire automatically and stuff. It's really good. It's fun. It's nice having a PvE game mode on League again, because it has been a while since they've done them. Lunch lurk, have good lunch lurk. I should get my sausage roll from yesterday that I didn't eat. I guess I had one, not the other. And a cup of tea. That's what I want. Okay, how are we doing this tavern? Currently it's made out of whatever the frickety frick I made it out of. Acacia or spruce. So we can continue with the kind of messy floor vibe we've got going on. Or we could make the floor out of something else. Pokey, welcome back. Royal Mail doing D&D stamps. Well, okay, hang on a second. Royal Mail stamps. D&D. I do have... I'll show you in a second. Let's see here. Dungeons and Dragons stamps and collectibles. Oh my god, look, D&D stamps. A presentation pack, a collector's sheet, a medal, stamp book, stamp set. Okay. Oh, it does seem... Okay, so there's a red dragon, an owlbear, Vecna, a gelatinous cube, classic D&D, a mind flayer. I hate mind flayers. I think I hate mind flayers most of all because I hate Baldur's Gate 3's addiction. Whoever wrote... The team that wrote Baldur's Gate 3 have a filthy, disgusting... obsession with mind flayers. Mimic, classic. Displacer Beast, classic. And a Beholder, classic. Just having Vecna as like the only named being in there is very random, but very classic D&D. Look at these beautiful boys. So I do have, speaking of stamp collections, hang on a second. A bit dusty from being sat on the side. I have this Marvel stamp set from when he did the Marvel ones. We got Captain Marvel's there, look. So, you know, I have collected some stamps. I have been known to collect a stamp or two. Got my pals, the Doctor Who sets like 10 plus years ago. They love Scribble season 1, but only the first 10 episodes. Yeah, only the first few episodes. That's what they're like. So it's £15-roonies. That's not too bad. What else have they got? There's a Red Arrows one. There's dogs. There's dinosaurs. There's a Viking Britain set. Look at this. Look at them. I might buy Zaf. Don't tell Zaf, but we'll buy Zaf some Viking Britain stamps. They'll never know. God, the images must be very large because they are not loading. There's something about cats. There's just these are just like if you really want to send some stamps. There's some Warhammer ones apparently. If you really wanted some Warhammer, give me. Okay. There you go. Some Space Marines, some Stormcast Eternals from Age of Sigmarge, some Eye Elves, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves elves. Dwarves and some Slaves to Darkness, and some Orcs with a K. So that's what they've got, and you've got some Blackadder ones, some Robin Hood ones, X-Menge. So I can continue my Marvel collection and get an X-Menge pack. I've never really been a huge X-Menge. The Spice Girls, that's for you, chat. I'm gonna get you. They've also got horrible thing. You've got Paddington, Discworld. Who's in a Discworld? They obviously have to have Death. And they better have Rincewind. Oh yeah, there they are. Look, there's Rincewind. Okay, Rincewind's there. The Librarian, Granny Weathermax, the whole planet on the back of a flying turtle on the back of some elephants. Classic. And what? Hello? Hello? Listen, if you want some... What did I do? The back of an Librarian. No, not Librarian. The Librarian. That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, that's... And they've got Transformers as well. So, you know, kind of stuff. I'd love some Star Wars ones. But yeah, I'm kind of... The D&D ones, I'm kind of pogging pretty hard. You know, maybe I'll buy some. You get some ones with a medal. Ooh, Tiamat and Bahamut, like coin medals. The M word medals, and those medalers. Beholder ingots. There's a lot of stuff going. Anyway, that's cool. It's cool as heck. It's cool when they do stamp sets. I'm a big fan. The Librarian hates the M word. Oh, I see. Sleeps. Ah, back in my bed where I always was. Definitely never ended up in any sand. I should have just slept in the other bed. I didn't need to fly over there. I have one on the side. What am I doing? Oh wait, should we do the inside of the tavern then? Is that the plan? So we come down here. Bish bash bosh. Inside of tavern. What I kind of want to do is have like a floor at maybe this height. And then have like a little basement-y bit. So if we just assume that like this. Assume that we are going to be able to stand here. Because I am planning on putting like some wall. Like, so instead of the ship being normal shippy and going back round, I'm going to have it so they've like just that bit all got completely wrecked and they've built some like kind of bedrooms, like little bedrooms, like hanging off the side of the ship essentially in the sort of tavern inn. That's my plan. I kind of like that the boat is mostly quite open and tall though, so it's difficult. And I also was thinking about actually We'll have to go up. I was thinking about, instead of doing, because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do the masts and stuff. I kind of like the idea of falling over. One of them was, but it's actually very tricky to do. So I was thinking about if we have a mast, then we could build like some sort of like tree house, basically, like a tree house in the mast of the ship. And that could be like some more bedrooms or something. That might be fun. Mast tree house. It might be fun. It might be fun to do. Oh, I do realise that if I do a list at this level, we don't use full blocks, placing things is going to be difficult. Oh, I'll figure it out. Go away, Torch. You're in the way. Caradin, how are you? Hazel killed God. How are you? Boop. Right, let's see. So, I think if we just continue with this floor madness, and then we can see what we're working with. We've got to put, like, the bar somewhere. I think it'd be cool to have, like, the bar here, along this back bit, and then, like, behind them going up into, like, this sort of weird bit of the ship. We could have, like, I don't know, some sort of crazy display of something going all the way up here. I got no idea, but something to make it look cool as heck. I think that would be cool. I kind of like the idea of leaving it open and it just looking freaking cool. We could start building the bar now instead of messing around with floor forever. Forever floor, I wanna be forever floor. Do 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 do. Try and make some strange ass patterns, so it's not very similar. Oh, I ran out of doke ones again.
Hello there.
Hello there. Trans, how are you? Ass patterns, yeah, I've got to make some ass patterns. It's very important. Always make a pattern out of your ass. That's what I always say. It's not what I always say. Let's see. Maybe do that and then like go. Definitely needs a bit of something in this middle bit. Oops. I shouldn't be afraid of making square edge. Boop. You always need you start saying that now, otherwise you'll lie to chat. Oh no. I can't lie to chat. I'm not allowed. There's a special streamer code that everybody must always tell the truth to chat. At all times. It's the law. So, I've let you all down, and I apologise. Only chat can lie, and they do it often. Chat can lie, and they can lie often and freely. Chat has a PhD in lying. Can't believe it. Where did you get that from? And is that available for others? You know, which university did you graduate with that PhD in lying from? Damn, that's a burn. It's a really long-worded burn. Where did you get that PhD? That PhD in lying? Dab. Oxford? Oh, shit. Well, this is awkward. Oh, let's not get political here. Damn. Yep, the floor is, it's all coming together. All coming together. Can't believe we're actually doing the tavern. I put it off for so long because it seemed like such a horrific job. And now we're here. And it still seems like such a horrific job. But it's my horrific job. I feel like if we got 3 wood variations, it would have been easier. Gosh, I've forgotten even what we've been talking about now. I've completely had a moment of nice, relaxing, calm, and chill, and I forgot the madness that was going on. You know. What even is madness anymore? Oh, Casey was calling me out for playing League. Listen, I'm a big League player. And then they did make this PvE game mode, which was nice, I was saying. Because, you know, I think the last time they did one was the Star Guardian thing, I think. Or maybe they did one, like, after it, but it was, like, the same. And you had to, like, go through as a group. You kind of get put into, like, a 4-man squad. And you'd have to, fight, like, it was kind of like, like some of the champions in the game, you'd have like a little fight against them. I'm trying to think of who it was. It was like Kayn, like the Odyssey one with Kayn. And so you'd fight through these like sort of these areas. So you'd like go through a portal and you'd be there, and then you had to like go through, and there was some like enemies, and they had like different skills, and there was like a sort of wave of them, and you kill a bunch of them, move further up, but kill a bunch of them, move further up, and then eventually you get to a portal and you go through, and then when if you manage to get to the end, then you'd have to do the big boss fight against Kayn in the Odyssey one, which was very fun, very cool. And they did a Star Guardian one the same. So they were great and super fun, but then they haven't done one in ages. So it was just kind of like, you know, it's a shame because they hadn't bothered making one, and they were kind of seemed like they were done with PvE things. and it was a bit depressing. And they also kind of screwed over all the rotating game modes as well by not doing a whole lot for ages. So everybody was, you know, I was a bit sad because I thought they were just not doing them anymore. And then randomly logged on yesterday, and they were like, "Hey, check out this new game mode," and I was like, "What the heck is this?" And I opened it up, and it was PvE, and I was like, "Holy moly, it's back, baby!" Okay, got a lot of... There we go. Can't run out now. We're jam-packed. So it's really cool, honestly. I mean, you know, maybe we could... I think I kind of need, like, several people in the game to play it. Otherwise, I think it gets very... I don't know how well anybody could possibly do soloing it. But... Otherwise, I'd give it a go and show it off. But we'll get wrecked. Get wrecked, Rooney. Boop. Oh. What else has been happening? There was the trailer. Did we watch it? I don't think we watched it on stream, did we? I might have just watched it off. There was a trailer for Gladiator Gladiators 2 Electric Boogaloo. Maybe I was talking to my sister. I was definitely talking to somebody when I watched it. So Gladiators 2, that's happening. Anybody? What's everybody think about that? It's definitely Tears. How are you? Gladiators ready. Contenders ready. Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Was I not entertained? The trailer was very long. I don't actually recommend... If you're interested in the movie, I actually would say avoid the trailer. Because... Or watch the first, like... 30 seconds of the trailer to sort of get a bit of a vibe of it or something. Don't watch the whole trailer, because it's like 4 minutes long. It's basically like the whole movie. It was incredibly frustrating. I don't know why... movies are so obsessed with making these insanely long trailers, but also it wasn't really the whole movie because it was not a fantastically edited trailer. It didn't really have any sort of climax or like end to it. Like it was a very odd trailer. It was definitely one of the most weirdly edited trailers I think I've seen in a while. Because it just had no... There was just no, like, sort of story throughout the trailer. It was just, like, clips. It was like, it felt like somebody said something, and it was like, oh, this is going to set up the sort of plot of the film, and they're going to explain the plot, like, what's going on, and then it was just, like, just sort of inane... chatting about, you know, like, I don't know. It was a bit odd. I will say the trailer was a bit weird. It looks previously I was like, fuck this film. I don't know why they've made a sequel. Just cashing in. I don't want to watch it. I don't care. But then after I watched the trailer, I was a bit like, it looks all right actually. You know, it's got a bunch of actors that we'd like to see in things in, so I'm sure they'll be good, but maybe they've been miscast because they're too noticeable. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. So I guess I'll watch it and I'll see what it's like. But I definitely will say don't watch the whole trailer unless you just want to watch the whole movie, because it does not. It is not a good trailer. Okay, let's break this bottom bit of the boat, because, you know, who needs that? Am I right? Oh look, there's the bit. There's the stairs under there. That's fun. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll put in like a little cheeky side ladder, I don't know, just for the memes. Stop watching trailers, because actually, I think the trailer, I think what's happened is Hollywood's just gotten worse. I don't know if it's, I don't know what's kind of caused this decline in Hollywood. The editors have gotten worse. The marketing people have gotten worse. The writers have gotten lazy and worse. I think because all of the good writers have been forced out. And now we've just got the producers writing the stories instead. So they don't have to pay the writers. It's just, Writer Strike is catching up. We're no longer in the pre-backlog, pre-strike stuff. Yeah. I just think there's like a lot of, I definitely saying it about a lot of TV shows where I think we had a bit of a discussion about it before, where it's just like, feels like all of the classic TV writers who were really good at writing long-form television, like sort of, and very episodic television, with like episodic serials, so like the sort of write an episode but there's an overarching plot line. Like a lot of those writers have not either kept up with the vibe of the sort of current goings on, like the sort of more serial stories, or they've all been forced out and replaced with such a calming voice. Thank you. This is what happens on this Minecraft stream. It's just me chatting nonsense, and everybody's like nodding off. Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of kind of writers and that like aren't experienced. Maybe I think what it is a lot of movie writers have gone to write these short special TV series, and then we're kind of like, so then the movies are suffering because they're all working on the TV shows, and those TV shows are suffering because they're being written as a movie, but then have to be stretched out into fit an arbitrary number of episodes that the broadcaster wants. So it kind of ends up being like, I don't know, a bit short. That's my opinion, anyway. What have we got in here that we... Depends on what kind of show you're writing for. If it's a show that's going to come out all at once, it's basically a long movie. If it's a weekly release, you've got to write that in. Yeah, I think that's the problem with a lot of shows recently, where I don't think they've been writing for each thing well enough. What happened to my... Oh, it's there. So, I think there's been a lot of TV shows that haven't appropriately written for the length of the show that they want. Got a real gamer voice. Just a real big gamer voice. What was I gonna say? yeah, I think that's it. So like, I think a lot of the things have been. I think the studios have kind of made a lot of errors as well with it, where it would be nicer to have some series release all in one go, but they're insistent on this sort of staggered release. And I think like the Star Wars shows have kind of suffered from that a bit. Like the Acolyte, I won't spoil anything, no spoilers. I feel like the episodic, it didn't build to anything, do you know what I mean? It didn't add, like it coming out once a week just sort of was like, well now I do want to know what happens next episode, but it's not like, there's not a super big cliffhanger, not a super big reason for it to be weekly. Like House of the Dragon is a bit more like, and that sort of Game of Thrones thing is like, you know, shit's going down, and there's an overarching story for the season that's part of the overarching story for the whole show. And like stuff's building towards that, and different characters having their different mini plots. There's all stuff happening, and like, you know, you finish an episode of the week, and you go, damn, I want to see what happens. I want to know what happens to these characters next week. Oh, it's all getting crazy. And there's like a whole sort of vibe of that. That's what I feel like. And then things like the Star Wars, like Ahsoka, I watched it coming out weekly, and I was like, damn, these episodes are not long enough. It's really sad to see it compared to like all of these other shows, like the HBO shows, and even the shows that Amazon doing. They all have like an hour-long episode, and then Disney's just like got this weird thing where they do like 30 to 40-minute episodes, and it just like it isn't enough. And then so you end up feeling like the episode might end on a cliffhanger, and you're like, well, I do really want to know what happens, so I am going to tune in next week, but also it's like not grabby enough to be worth it. I don't know. I think it's very tricky. Definitely very tricky. But I definitely think the Star Wars shows could do with having somebody come in. But then at the same time, I was going to say, the Star Wars shows need somebody to come in and say, okay, we're doing a 8-episode series, and they're all going to be an hour-long episodes, and you've got to write around that, and you've got to make that work. You've got to make it happen. But don't put in, like, too much bullshit side filler. And I feel like what's happened with this... And I feel like it's good if you... Like, Andor nailed it, right? Those episodes were pretty long. They were, like, 40 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on what was going on. Pretty good length. They had, like, this clear thing in mind of, like, 3-episode chunks. And... you know, stuff was going to happen over those sort of 3 episodes, and then stuff was going to happen over the next 3 episodes, and stuff was going to happen. So it was, like, really nicely split up. And done really well. But then for all their other shows, they've not really done that. It's just kind of feels like it's very arbitrary and very... Visual length expert. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just in a bit of a... I think TV shows are definitely in a weird place than they have been in the last few years, where they are feeling... Sometimes they feel like they're dragging a lot, and the story isn't progressing. And sometimes they feel like they're too fast, and there wasn't enough time for the characters and the story to breathe. And I feel like a lot of shows haven't got that balance correct. And Ahsoka needed more time, especially since it's kind of like the sequel to Rebels, essentially. And Rebels is like this sort of very episodic show. It feels like coming in and then doing these like sort of varying length, kind of short feeling. Oh shit, I breached. Breach! short feeling episodes, it just felt kind of lame. Like there wasn't enough. Like we were missing something. Like check this out. Hey Viz, how many kilometers are in a mile? Okay, hang on a second. I'll just tell you. Give me a moment. 1 second. So I'm just checking my watch to see what time it is. Just give me a moment, okay? Just how many kilometers in a mile? I didn't understand you. How many kilometers in a mile? 093. It's so there's was it the other way around? So it's 1.609 kilometers. There you go. As I knew, obviously. So, well, I knew. I'm just a knower, you know? So, the boat... Obviously, it's kind of like... shipwrecked and riggedy-wrecked. But the thing of it should be... How do we want to do... I don't know how I want this space to be. Obviously the left-hand side is already very open. And that's not really going to be there. But maybe we still have this side, like, actually the boat. Actually the boat. So we need some sprucey wood. So it came in like a wrecking ball, like this. And like this. Oops. Verboten. Verbs. Help. Help, I've fallen over and I can't get up. Well, the boat does come in as well, doesn't it, to a point at the end. It's because I don't know what my boat looks like from currently, because I'm down here. So obviously, at some point here, there was like the middle. One of these blocks. I can't see it. That's it coming in there. So say it like goes in like this. Need to go upstairs and have a look. Also, I want to make some stairs going up. Right, so it's kind of like, it's kind of after this thing, it starts going inward, and then that's the center next to it. So the one next to this is the center, and that's where it starts coming in. So that's the center. So if we do this. Somehow. Like that, maybe. Love centrism? Wait, what? Hang on a second. Wait one goddamn minute. No, not the Viz story clip, please. No. Please, if anybody's here and are new, I am not a Tory, just to clarify. Just, but you know, just ignore the clip. It's out of context. Never. we need to fill this bit in with just some crap because it doesn't matter to me. And then this bit, do this, do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, no, librarian, no. Oh god. What have we done? Don't you say that. Oh bugger. Fucking bollocksy bollocks. I broke something I didn't mean to break and I fell down and then just all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Okay. And then it comes back out here. Like this. And where this bit is. Like that. And then the ship behind it, having it going along like this. But then this bit, because of how we've done it, maybe we just have it be kind of broken looking. And then stop. And then we have this bit be a bit more open. Just because of the stuff that's built on top of it. That'll work. There's just this whole mess going on back here. So I kind of went, it doesn't matter, I'm building it into the floor. I don't need to think about how the bottom looks. Now I'm here. Kind of have to think about how the bottom looks. So we've started going up and in here. Somewhere. There's a bit... Oh, it's because that bit's there, so that comes down, so it needs to kind of go like that. Like, whoop. Whoop, like that. A little bit, not too much. So we can kind of go, just go from here and smash our way through. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, sorry, that was my TV show run, etc. And now, I'm all out of jazz. I don't know, because I feel like, yeah, when I binge watched Ahsoka, it was way better, binging. And then I feel like the Acolyte will probably be the same. And I feel like, there are a lot of shows that are like stringing out their story super hard to just drag it out. Looking at The Boys here, The Boys is definitely my biggest thing to point at and say how incredibly, like, because they know that they're doing another season, they know that's when the story's gonna end, and that shit is dragging so hard. They are not, like, this season has been pretty diabolical. Is this episode this week the finale? If it is, then Jesus Christ. I thought we had 2 more episodes left. Because I started watching it before the stream. Let's just fill this bit in. How does this bit go? So, long, and then it goes like this. And then... oh, on the back. It's coming in. Boop. And boop. And then it just keeps going. So there should be another one here. And then this bit I'm not sure what I'm doing on this very end. I might fuck around with this bit a little bit. So then if we take this as well and do like that, and then who knows, because the boat's going crazy here. It's gotta like, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. So we can just kind of dig out to like here along, and then have this be the back. Oh, but then that's like the bit. Okay, maybe we'll make it come down a tiny bit. Just take the wiki. Article of Boys Season 4. Apparently they changed the title last episode. I wonder why. I haven't watched the whole episode yet. I did not see what the title was. I did not see it. Okay, so if we do this, and we come down, and then like this. I think that'll work. That'll work. Better work, bitch. Have I run out of spruce again? I might have run out of spruce. Spruce slab. Spruce Springsteen. I've got a stripped spruce log to add to the pile. Got a lot of spruce. I'll just use some of my slabs. And I won't be happy about it. What about this bit? I think we gotta go like this. Like that. And then that's kind of that bit. Don't know what's going on with this wall yet. We'll figure it out. Feel bad for Qui-Gon, the one person who gets stabbed with a lightsaber in the gut and dies from it. Well, I think he got, like, spined, right? Whereas everybody else who's been stabbed has been, not spined. I think, there were... I think there were, you know, people have been stabbed with a lightsaber and killed. That's all I'll say. It's definitely happened. Actually, why am I doing it like that? Abort! Doot, 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 doot. It's because I had these ones as stairs. That's what's made me do it. The stairs have thrown me off. So we go like this, okay, and then we're on the floor. Now we're back to floor duty. Love how Maul literally gets cut in half and still lives, but Qui-Gon can't take a single stab. You know, the dark side is a pathway to many abilities, Darius, sorry, that some consider to be unnatural. Like, using your hatred to keep yourself alive from mortal stabulations. Mortal stabulons. Dunny Asgen. It's true. Oh no. What have I done? Qui-Gon should have just cared about life more. You know, if you accept that you're gonna become one with the Force, then you'll become one with the Force. That's all I'm saying. I might make the wall here. So if we... do like that. Maybe put like a... Oops. I ran out of log. We're gonna have to go and chop down some trees. We need to sort out all of this rubbish that we've got. It's insane. We've got way too much cobblestone. Way too much cobblestone. Need to put some more torches down in here again, just to temporarily light the bad boy up. Cobblestone. Okay, let's go do a little bit of organising. I kind of want to move my things, but I haven't made the room to move everything into. Okay. To the place where the stuff is. And the trees. Da-la-la-la-la. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic. Well, there's a character in Knights of the Old Republic 2 who was quite literally shattered into a load of pieces. Like they're totally fucking been like, and they're holding themselves together through the dark side of the Force. It is a very powerful thing. They were shattered. They were really tired. They'd had a long day at work. I've got no fucking room in this chest for anything. It's so annoying. I did start putting blocks in there. Start putting stuff in there now, out of space. Final frontier. This is why you should use chests. Why aren't bigger chests in the game yet? For base game Minecraft. Asking for a friend. It's me. I'm the friend. I'm asking for myself. Why hasn't they added the cool modded big chester? Shattered out of whose butt? No, not a butt. No butt shattering. Put the scaffold back for now. Butt shattered. I love big chests and I cannot lie. I mean, in Minecraft and real life. There you go. I'm actually not a big boober fan, actually. I will say. You know, small boob, best boob. There you go. I mean, everybody's boobs are perfect. But let's just, everybody's boobs are great. You know, boobs, they're pretty cool. Just personally, you know, small boob. Gotta give some love to the small boob. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, that's my diamond helmet that kind of died. Let's put some of this other stuff away. Can't really do a whole lot with the crossbows right now because we're kind of out of stuff. There's some chests of barrels again, and a shield and a random torch. We got this horn we can move. Boat's useful. Name tag's not useful. So if we put them away, put that emerald away. I maybe put emerald in here, did I? No. All boobs are boobs. All boober are good boober. Everybody's boobs. So you disagree with the latest Minecraft Gartic video where the trope about the glow up involved boob growth? I guess so. Okay. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we didn't end up using the barrels. It was a good idea that didn't work out. It happens. Is there anything else in here that we don't really need? We aren't really using dark oak at the moment. Oh, we have a little bit more spruce. So we will put the dark oak in the drawer. Boop, 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 boop. I'll hold on to that for a sec. Ascenta, how are you? Oh, there's some random dark oak in there, look. Classic. Right, how are these, how's organizing these going? So, mangrove, mangrove, mangrove. Other things. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Spruce. Random thing. Log. That's a stripped log. Normal log. Mangrove, spruce, mangrove fence, spruce fence. Okay. Bum ba bum bum. Another mangrove for the train. It's in this chest. More sticks, because God help us. Everything else in there is not super useful for... We aren't really doing a lot of stuff with the nether bricks and stuff right now. But also we did use... Ow! We did use it, so I'll hold on to it. Okay, so we've tidied up. I need to repair my axe. Enchantment. Gosh. I can't even remember what we were talking about before. We were talking about boobs. It's all gone. Enchantment. Nothing clears a person's mind like boobs. Oh no. Can't see. Back to the sleeping board. A boob enchantment. Oh. When are all of these video games coming out? We had a load of announcements, right? So we had Dragon Age, that didn't have a time, it just said later this year. I'm pretty sure it didn't say what that time it's coming out. So Dragon Age Veilguard is coming out. Very poggers. Star Wars Outlaws is coming out at some point. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. The samurai one. I can't not remember what they called it. Assassin's Creed, the one with the samurai, that's coming out. At some point as well. Undetermined known time. Assassin's Creed naming nothing anymore. I mean, I love Assassin's Creed. I like the new games. I actually like the new games more than I like the old games. I'm one of the people that they are catering towards with the new games. They're just a fun RPG. What else is coming out? A lot of stuff. I really hope that Blueprints game that we were playing comes out. Tiny Teams will be soon as well, right? So that'll be cool. Assassin's Creed, that's what it's called, that's the title. The one with the samurai. They couldn't think of anything fun, so... They just thought they'd just say what it was. So you didn't really have to think about... You just like, oh, which game is this? Oh, it's the one with the samurai. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, right. What? What's that Assassin's Creed game? You mean the one with the samurai? Yeah, that one. What's it called? No, that's what it's called. It's like, oh no. It's definitely a name. The Assassin's Creed, the piratey one. Oh no, our music has run out now. Time to abandon ship. All hands, abandon ship. This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill. We do a bit of this. Boo-boo. Well, we're spruced out now. Probably should have got some dark oak as well, but... Not dark oak. Wait, is dark oak the one we've been using and I just put it away? This dark oak. Ah, shit. Shit. I was like, we're not using dark oak here, I'll just put it away. That's not a problem. Yeah, we're not using any of these, see? But I was wrong. I'm a fool. Gonna try... gonna go for a walk, clear your head. Zaf. Have a good walk. I think I might wrap up soon. So I'm feeling very chill. And we did a long stream yesterday. And also, remember everybody, Discord, watch party, Legend of Korra, this evening, points at this evening. I think I might do a little wrap up. I am feeling very sleeper. Very chiller. This stream has been so chill. I'm tired. Okay, what are we thinking? So we got the bridge. We got a good bit of bridge bit built. You know, we've gone this way. We've come down into the tavern. We've got the tavern floor built. We've got the underneath like chopped out, so it's ready to floor. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. We're getting along with the boat now. We're getting on with it. Getting on with the land, the boat, everything. But I think I'm gonna go and do a rest. Do a rester. Have a nap. Oh, I don't know, I'm so sleepy. Been one of those days. You've earned it. I don't know if I have, but I'll take it. Where are we gonna go? Let's see. I'm gonna do a little Rythian raid. Thank you, everybody. Go give Rythian some love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, I don't know. I was so tired. I haven't had any lunch either, so it's a good time. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna get some drink and some food. I'm gonna have a nice chill out. I hope you had a lovely day. We're gonna play some XCOM 2 Long War tomorrow. So you know, come and hang out, come and chill, and I guess I'll see you there. Oh, I don't know. I was so sleepy all of a sudden. Good night, everybody. What's going on? Crazy. Mwah. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Kiss. Mwah.